Hello and welcome to Mount Gilead, where the number 5 Indians look to take down the number 17 Grandview Heights Bobcats. It's tournament hoops, it's live, it's free, and it all comes to you next.
County Hospital, along with Ohio Health, is the official sports medicine provider of Mount Gilead High School. Available 24/7 to care for your athlete, with same-day appointment options available. They keep your athletes healthy and in the game. Morrow County Hospital and Ohio Health are proud to partner with Mount Gilead High School to provide a healthier community, serving teams, parents, and all of Morrow County.
Hello and welcome back to Mount Gilead High School. Storm Blunchley joined by the illustrious Garrett Parlett. Garrett, we were at Upper Sandusky earlier, saw a great Northern 10 matchup. Now we're at Mount Gilead watching some tournament hoops, all brought to you guys live and free. Got a chance to see Mount Gilead in their first tournament game, and they looked stellar.
They really dominated Bishop Reedy from the opening tip, and that was their opening game of the tournament, and they did successfully win that one, so they did advance, survive, and advance for the Indians. Holly Gumpf really was the leading scorer for the Indians, not only tonight but all year long. Last game had 17. It is now only 5 points away, Storm, from scoring 1,000 on the year.
1,000 points. We've seen a couple of players already eclipse this milestone right on our broadcast. That doesn't make it any easier. That is no easy task.
No easy feat is that, Storm. 1,000 career points is really something to be proud of, and that is a very special milestone that Holly Gumpf should be able to break tonight. I believe she will. The score that she is, I'm sure she's really on pace tonight to be able to break that record.
I mean, I probably had about 10 points in my career, so, I mean, 1,000. I couldn't even imagine that. For both of these teams, however, in the tournament, a tough road ahead.
Lady Indians are the 5 seed in the Central District. If they do win tonight, they have a tough ask ahead of them as they will play Worthington Christian. Worthington Christian actually is in the same conference as Grandview Heights and has dominated Grandview Heights this season. In one of their games, they beat them 70-19. So for Grandview, if they win this one tonight, it would be a huge upset, and then they would have another tough task ahead of them against Worthington Christian.
Grandview has seen some tough competition this year. They've had a pretty tough season, but they did get a first-round bye, so they are rested.
They're really rested well, and maybe that could come in tonight, and the Indians are coming off a game this week, so Grandview does have them in that upper hand, but Grandview has really struggled all year long as Holly Gumpf is introduced. Their only conference win was over the Wellington School, 60-11, where they dominated.
Definitely a tough task at hand trying to take down Mount Gilead. They have been hot all season. I mean, this is a premier girls program.
Yes, Roman, that's really what is the difference between in the tournament and the regular season. Really anything can happen, so any team can beat anybody in any given night. So if you're Grandview, you got a chip on your shoulder tonight to come in here and upset the Lady Indians on their home floor.
We saw how effectively having a chip on your shoulder can go, as we saw the Mohawk Warriors take down the Upper Sandusky Rams earlier this morning. Our player of the game had a lot to say about having a chip on your shoulder, so maybe it'll work out for the Grandview Heights Bobcats. Things getting all set off for tip ball. Here we go, tournament play, live and free on the OH report. Gumpf collects it, gets it over to Elson now for Mount Gilead's first possession. Back to Gumpf, now over in the corner. The Indians really good at trying to find the right shot. Gumpf fakes a 3, takes a floater in the lane. That one off the target, but an offensive rebound for Mount Gilead, and they're going to get bailed out with a foul and 2 shots at the stripe.
Heads up play right there to get position down low and get that rebound. She will head to the charity stripe.
Schroeder takes her first opportunity at the line. That one's going to fall off target. A quick foul for the Bobcats. Schroeder ties her second. That one also off the mark. Bobcats take it the other way. Yoakum has it, dribbles baseline. Beautiful pass out of the shot right there. Pomerantz now has it. Gets it up top to the other Pomerantz. Hartman almost turned it over, able to collect it right there on the sideline. Gets it back over to Yoakum. Grandview Heights being very patient on this offensive possession. A great move right there, baseline. Going to be a little too tough on the rebound. Offensive rebound for Grandview Heights. Going to sail out of bounds, and it's going to be Mount Gilead's basketball.
It was a beautiful move by Yoakum right there. Got the defender to bite on that little hesitation move, but Mount Gilead with a beautiful rotation defense to force a turnover.
Like we talked about before, the big storyline coming into this one is Gumpf on her quest to score 1,000 points on her career. Just 5 measly points separate her from that incredible task. She now has it on the right wing. Tries to sneak that one inside and does a touch pass right there back to Gumpf. Now over to Elson. She tries to dribble inside, almost turns it over and does. Pomerantz with the great awareness right there to collect that in the passing lane. Puts a quick move in the lane, gets inside. That one rattles around and out. Both teams off to a slow start as Gumpf tries to nail one from three-point range. That one also hits the back iron and out. Like I said, both teams off to a slow start here. Whichever team can catch fire is going to be in a really good position. Grandview trying to get things moving down low. That one's going to end up in a foul, and the Bobcats are going to have the ball out of bounds on the baseline. 6:13 left to go in the opening quarter of play. Grandview moving the ball around with great pace. Yoakum has it. Three-pointer from 3 steps behind the three-point line. And Yoakum gets Grandview on the board.
Hand down, man down right there. Yoakum few steps behind the three-point line. It doesn't matter. She splashes that one for the first points of the ball game.
Elizer has it over in the corner, gets it to Pfeiffer now. Working it inside, now out to Gumpf. Gumpf tries another three-pointer. That one hits the iron and back out once again. Rebound collected by Mount Gilead, but a turnover gives it back to Grandview. Pomerantz had it, tried to take it all the way on the fast break. Going to get tagged with a double dribble, and Gumpf's going to take it out of bounds for Mount Gilead.
Pomerantz had the right idea right there, wanted to stop it. Forgot that she had already picked up her dribble, and that will be a double dribble on Pomerantz and will be a turnover.
Gumpf has it, swings it over to Elson on the right wing, now in the right corner. Almost met with a double team, gets it back out to Gumpf. Gumpf tries to sneak that one inside. Another turnover for Mount Gilead, and Grandview's out and running. Going to take a lot of contact. That's going to be Gumpf's first foul. And Yoakum's going to step up to the line for two. So Yoakum coming out with a lot of confidence for this Bobcat squad.
Not only a lot of confidence for him, she has got some quick bursts to her. She's got some nice dribble moves too as she uses her speed to her advantage on that deflection and the steal right there, but cannot make the first free throw. But Grandview Heights so far coming out here and kind of stunning Mount Gilead here early in the first quarter.
Yoakum still has another shot in her back pocket. That one also off the mark. Schroeder able to track down the rebound. Gumpf has it once again on the right wing for the Mount Gilead offense. Swings it all the way over to Piper. She tries a three now when the bank is open on a chilly Saturday night.
Heck of a three-point shot right there, using the glass to her advantage. Don't you typically see that, but nonetheless, three-pointer is worth 3 points for him any way you can get it.
Pomerantz has it, tries to sneak that one inside. Back out to Pomerantz, now over to Yoakum. Yoakum has the only 3 points, that Grandview has scored. Takes a step back three right there. Falls off target, rebound pulled down by Piper. Gorgeous stop and go by Millizer and followed up with a beautiful pass. Schroeder gets caught down low, and that one's going to go down as another turnover for the Indians. Sweet move right there on the offensive end. $1 million move with a 10-cent finish, as we would call that one, I believe, on the OH Report airways. Going to give Grandview another crack on offense as Mount Gilead strips it right away. Elson has it in the open court, takes it all the way, kisses it off the backboard and in.
That's where we've seen Elson dominate against Bishop Reedy, getting inside and using those floaters to her advantage. She gets another one to go tonight.
Pomerantz across the midcourt line, met with some tough Indians defense. Hartman now has it, dribbles to her right, looking to get inside. Tosses that one off the crown of Pfeiffer and sails out of bounds. I believe that's what they call using your head, Garrett.
That was a use of Pfeiffer's head right there, but nonetheless, Storm, it did create another opportunity. I guess it kind of did force the turnover right there.
It paid off. So that's some good defense right there. Gumpf's going to have it out of bounds for Mount Gilead. Gets it into Elson. Across the midcourt line now. 3:42 left to play. Pfeiffer now to Gumpf. Over to Elson on the three-point line. Thought about it there for a second. Decides to dribble in line, and another sweet move. That one a little too high, but how about the dribble moves from Elson here early?
Seen her the last game. Storm really getting into the middle of the lane with those dribble moves and her quick, speedy, agile dribbling. But so far, she's had a few turnovers here early as Mount Gilead will steal the ball away from Grandview Heights.
Millizer with some terrific defense. Gets it up to Schroeder. Once again, Elson has it. Kicks it out to Millizer, and she flashes home a triple. So only one basket not coming from behind the three-point arc in this game.
That's really what we've seen the last time out, too, against Bishop Reedy. They were really shooting a high percentage from deep, and that's how Mount Gilead wants to play.
Pomerantz now has it on the left wing. Swings it over to Hartman. Back to Pomerantz. Puts on a quick crossover. Takes the screen. Tries the three-pointer, but look at the athleticism from Schroeder to get that block. Somehow Grandview comes out with it. A deep three-pointer. That one straight off the back iron. Long rebound collected by Pfeiffer. She brings the ball up the court. Quick hands right there from Pomerantz. Tipped that pass, but going to be out of bounds, and it's going to be Mount Gilead's ball. Low-scoring first quarter here at Mount Gilead. Both defenses playing exceptionally well, almost case in point right there. Gumpf now has it on the three-point line, fakes the three-pointer, drives baseline, puts up a floater in the lane. That one off target as well. Mount Gilead collects the rebound, swings it over to Gumpf. She tries a three-pointer now, and that one swishes home. Gumpf now just 2 points away from the 1,000-point milestone.
2 points away now. Holly Gumpf can feel it in the air. She's going to be trying to go for these 2 points, I'm sure, on the next few possessions.
Grandview is going to have a chance on offense to match the three-pointer. Offensive rebound collected from Grandview. A lot of body contact, no foul as Irwin fought for that loose ball. It's going to be a foul on Grandview now, and the Indians are taking it the other way.
11-0 run here, Storm, in the last few minutes as Gumpf will check out. And some subs will check in.
The Bobcats started off with a 3-0 lead, have gone completely ice cold since then. The Indians jumping out ahead with 11 points. Turnover for the Indians, and the Bobcats are dribbling it down the court. Yoakum has it, putting on a couple of awesome moves right there. Takes a nice mid-range pull-up jumper. That one's not going to find its target, and Millizer comes down with the board. No one picking up the ball handler. Millizer thought about shooting it, dishes it off. She gets it back at about the half-court line. Sneaks that one inside, and what an awesome pass and an awesome finish to that easy two-pointer.
Good ball movement from Mount Gilead, being patient with those. Millizer with the pass down low to her open teammate who's cutting back door and got the easy 2 points to extend this to a 13-0 run.
Grandview getting a little desperate for some points. Down double digits now, almost turns it over. Able to recollect it. Gonna try another three-pointer. And their three-point shooting has just gone completely cold since their first shot of the night. Indians taking it the other way on the fast break. Thomas takes a spill and almost has it ripped away, but the jump ball called is gonna come out. And the possession arrow points towards the Bulldogs, or excuse me, the Bobcats.
Not sure where you're getting Bulldogs from, Storm. Might be a little bit too much OH report. Games going on tonight, but not sure which team are calling. Had the Upper Sandusky Rams and the Mohawk Warriors early today. Was a good finish.
It's hard to keep all these animals straight, Garrett. I need like a thesaurus or a dictionary. I don't know which one it is. I need one of them, though, as the Bobcats try to get something going in the lane. That one's going to fall out of bounds, and the Indians are going to take it out of bounds. A hair under 20 seconds left to go in the opening quarter of this tournament game. Indians are going to have an opportunity to score at the end of the quarter. Shipman has it, gets it inside to Irwin. Now over to Miller. Up top to Thomas, over to Shipman once again. She takes a step back, Jimmy. Falls off target, and a big elbow right there from Hartman. As the first quarter comes to a close, the Mount Gilead Indians lead the Grandview Heights Bobcats 13-3. Gonna take a quick break. We'll be right back with the second quarter. You've been watching high school hoops live and free on the OH Report.
Morrill County Hospital, along with Ohio Health, is the official sports medicine provider of Mount Gilead High School. Available 24/7 to care for your athlete, with same-day appointment options available. They keep your athletes healthy and in the game. Morrill County Hospital and Ohio Health are proud to partner with Mount Gilead High School to provide a healthier community, serving teams, parents, and all of Morrill County. No paywalls, just live sports, exclusively on the OH Report.
Second quarter tournament action already underway, as that's a sweet dish inside to Irwin. Collects her own offensive rebound, puts it up once again. is going to get fouled and head to the stripe. Storm Blunchley joined by the illustrious Garrett Parlett. And Garrett, Grandview started off hot, but then it was just all Mount Gilead's in the latter half of that first quarter.
Yoakum had that three-pointer, and after that, they haven't been able to get anything going, and Mount Gilead has got their offense to begin to roll, and Irwin misses her first free throw, but was nice ball movement from the Lady Indians on this possession. Got it down to Irwin, and she didn't believe how open she was. I think that's why she missed the first one, but did get hacked on the next one.
Irwin gets the friendly bounce on that shot, pushes the lead to 11, and the Bobcats have the ball on offense. Pomerantz gets it across the midcourt line, setting things up for the Bobcats offense. Try to sneak that one inside. Going to be out of bounds. Last tipped by the Indians. Going to be Grandview ball out of bounds. Able to get that one down to the low block where Hartman's at, puts on a sweet move and finishes with the deuce.
Good pass inside to Hartman, and she used her post moves and her fancy footwork right there to get the easy layup to go. But Storm, Holly Gompf is still on the bench. I'm waiting for her to get back in this game because I know this crowd is going to erupt when she gets her 1,000 points. And right there, Irwin tacks onto this Mount Gilead lead and makes it to 11.
The crowd's going to erupt. I'm going to erupt. I mean, I'm excited for her to score 1,000. That's no easy feat as Miller takes it all the way inside, 1-on-2, loses possession, gets it right back. Gets that one inside to the low block, out to the three-point line. Triple try on the way off the front of the iron. Irwin with a strong offensive rebound, high off the glass. Puts it up and puts it in.
That's a 5-0 run, Storm, for Irwin by herself, getting it done at the free throw line. And back-to-back possessions, getting easy layups and offensive rebounds.
Grandview Heights, it seems when they just get even the tiniest bit of momentum, Mount Gilead just goes on a run and just stomps them right out. It's going to be difficult for the Bobcats to get back into this one if Mount Gilead keeps playing the way they are.
Storm, I believe Holly Gompf is checking in, so this could be the time we have all been waiting for. But the Bobcats down 13 points here with 6:34 left in the second quarter. They got to get some kind of momentum before the end of this quarter. Don't want to fall too far behind on this very explosive offense.
Gompf just 2 points away from 1,000 on her career. Going to be an incredible milestone. She checks back in early in the second quarter. Grandview turns it over once again. Going to be a run out. Gompf wide open underneath the basket. Takes a shot. Gets rejected. Mount Gilead able to collect their own rebound. Gompf's going to go for 1,000. Off the back of the iron and out. Grandview taking it the other way, turning it over once again, trying to sneak that one down to Irwin. She's chasing it down, but it's going to fall out of bounds. And the Bobcats are going to take possession.
Storm, you can hear the oohs and the ahs in the crowd as soon as Holly Gompf takes a shot. Missed on that one. But this place is going to erupt, Storm, so you might want to get out of your seat, Bob.
I'm already standing. I'm excited now, and from my vantage point, that one looks like it was going to find the bottom of the net. Unfortunate that it didn't, but Gompf, like I said, 2 points away, gets a steal in the open court all the way. A lot of contact, no foul called. Cannot believe my eyes as the Bobcats try a three, and that one's blocked by Thomas. Has Gompf running, bounce pass, puts it up off the glass. Offline once again. Garrett, I think I'm going to pass out.
Storm, it is getting very heated in this room right now, man. It is going crazy. I can hear the fans to my right just ready just to erupt as soon as she gets that bucket, but so far she cannot find the bottom of the basket.
I can't believe she didn't get fouled a couple of possessions ago, but that's why I'm up here commentating and not calling. Another turnover. Going to be a run-out bounce pass to Gompf. She puts it up and puts it in. That's 1,000 points on the career for Gompf. Mark it in the history book. What an accomplishment.
You can see the embrace from her coaches. Just an awesome achievement, Storm, for Holly Gompf. and this old Mount Gilead Lady Indians.
Just truly a terrific milestone being presented with the 1,000-point ball right there. You can see it in her face. She can't believe it. Her teammates can't believe it. It has been a 4-year journey for Gumpf. An incredible accomplishment. She hugs some fans on the way up, leaves the ball in the stands. What an amazing career for Gumpf.
Well, Storm, it is postseason time, so we can't let the game hang too long. We got to get on with things, so shout out to Holly Gumpf and that achievement. That is a heck of a milestone.
Getting back to the tournament action now. Yoakum has it on the left wing. Another steal, and Gumpf's going to go for 1,002 right here. Dishes it off. Going to be not a turnover. Indians try a mid-range shot. Another offensive rebound and another possession to try to score. Over in the corner now is Millizer. She takes a pull-up jumper, and that one finds the bottom of the net. The Indians' offense is rolling.
A lot of confidence now. We're in these girls. Holly Gumpf, a little bit of air off her shoulders now. Don't really have to worry about the 1,000 points. It's already happened, so just not to go out here and get this win.
Pomerantz has it, kicks it over to Hartman. Hartman on the right wing, fakes right, goes left, gets all the way into the lane, puts one up, and fills it up with an easy layup.
Nice take right there from Hartman. That's a big bucket for Grandview Heights to get some confidence back as they're trailing at a pretty big deficit.
Thomas puts on a crafty move and gets into the lane for 2. Just over 4 minutes left to go here in the second quarter. Yoakum has it, and how about that Euro step right there? Doesn't lead to a score, but what a terrific move. Elson has it dribbling inside, met with a couple of bulldogs and another huge elbow. Wow. Surprised that both those elbows we've seen in the first and second quarter are going uncalled.
Yeah, Storm, I agree. We typically talk about the swipe down tactic. Never want to call that, but you never really want to swing your elbows out either. Usually refs will call that, but tonight, no calls on both calls.
Elson has it, going to try from 3. That one rattles around the rim and out. Hartman now taking it the other way. Grandview's got to start scoring points in bunches if they want to get back in this one. Still a lot of tournament play left, but going to have to start doing something here quickly as Yoakum misses again, and this Grandview team just looks demoralized. Elson floats that one up top to Irwin. She takes a quick power dribble, kicks it back outside. Turnover there for the Indians. Bobcats in a run out. Natalie Smith all by herself, unable to corral it. And another turnover for the Bobcats. Sloppy play here, Garrett, from both teams. A bunch of turnovers being racked up by both teams. That's the total.
It's really a credit to Mount Gilead's defense forcing a lot of these turnovers of Grandview Heights. Holly Gumpf's got a couple steals here in the second quarter. So let's see what they can do on offense.
Mount Gilead tried another three-pointer right there. Not going to get it to drop. Going to be a foul on the Indians, and the Bobcats are going to have possession. 24-7 lead for Mount Gilead. That deficit's starting to get a little great if you're the Bobcats, starting to worry just a little bit. Maybe need to start putting points on the board. Hartman has it, kicks it out for Yoakum for a deep 3. A long rebound, going to be off of Grandview. Out of bounds, and the Indians are going to take possession.
Yoakum's really had some nice opportunities. She hasn't been able to make the most of it here in this second quarter. She had that lone 3 in the first quarter, and after that, she's really gone cold.
Elson has it. Gets it over to Piper. Back to Elson on the right wing, right at the MG Mount Gilead logo. Piper just a little high on that one. Tosses it out of bounds. Another turnover for the Indians. And for the Indians, I mean, playing sloppy, but with a huge lead there. Want to be upset, but I can't be upset because when you got that sizable of a lead, it really doesn't matter how many turnovers you got.
They got out to that big cushion here late in the first quarter. I guess if you're Coach Bob Scott, you can allow them to turn the ball over. You're still up at a decent margin, but if it starts getting close, that's going to be a problem as Hartman gets inside with the post moves and gets it to go.
Mount Gilead now taking it off of the Bobcats score. Elson has it. Bounce pass to the left wing, and I believe that's the second time Piper has got hit in the head with a basketball. Schroeder has it. Back up top to Piper. Now over to Elson. Sneaks that one inside. Right wing, or excuse me, right corner three-pointer. Not going to try that one. Elson dribbles inside. Beautiful bounce pass. Met with a lot of contact. Going to call the travel right there on Schroeder. And Grandview Heights with just over a minute to play.
Got to try to cut this to 10, maybe 12 before the end of this quarter. Down 15 right now, but that is not going to help their calls. They turn it over once again.
A little bit of a mental gaffe right there for the Bobcats. Mount Gilead's going to travel. So the Bobcats are going to get another shot for that last possession. 58.2 left to go here in the second quarter. Millizer's going to check in for the Indians. Thomas is going to sit. Pomerantz brings it up across half court. Elson right there with her, getting it to that free throw line area. Now back out to Smith. Pomerantz dribbles to her left. Back over to Smith in the corner. Mount Gilead's defense, I mean, they're just suffocating right now as Mount Gilead creates a turnover, and there was a lot of wrist slapping going on, but no foul call. The refs are going to call travel.
I think the refs had decided let's let them play today because there's been a lot of contact and no calls, but so far Mount Gilead has really weathered the storm.
Hartman has it for the Bobcats, and a blocking foul is going to go on Millizer, much to the dismay of the Mount Gilead fans. Yoakum inbounds it to Pomerantz. 25 seconds left to go now. Pomerantz takes a screen, dishes it off to the other Pomerantz. The Pomerantz sisters playing a little bit of back and forth ball. Grandview almost with another turnover, another tip pass collected for Mount Gilead, but this one's going to stay with the Bobcats.
Definitely need a bucket here to get not only some points on the board, but some momentum.
5 seconds left to go. Another tipped pass. So the Bobcats are going to have 4.2 left in the quarter to score. Bobcats to inbound. Inbound it deep to Smith. Fakes the shot right there. Runner off one leg. Call that one a pass, but it doesn't matter. It's blocked by Millizer. And that's going to send us into the halftime break where the Mount Gilead Indians lead the Grandview Heights Bobcats 24-9. Going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with second half tournament action. You have been watching high school hoops live and free on the OH Report.
Morrill County Hospital, along with Ohio Health, is the official sports medicine provider of Mount Gilead High School. Available 24/7 to care for your athlete, with same-day appointment options available. They keep your athletes healthy and in the game. Morrill County Hospital and Ohio Health are proud to partner with Mount Gilead High School to provide a healthier community, serving teams, parents, and all of Morrill County. No paywalls, just live sports. Exclusively on the OH Report.
Back here at Mount Gilead, where it's halftime and the Indians jumped out to a sizable advantage over the Grandview Heights Bobcats. Taking a look at the halftime stats for Mount Gilead: 7 field goals, 3 threes, 1 free throw, 15 rebounds, 6 offensively, and 13 turnovers for Grandview Heights. 3 field goals, 1 3, 0 field goals, 8 rebounds, 3 offensively, and 14 turnovers. Storm Bluntschli joined by the illustrious Garrett Parlett. And Garrett, Mount Gilead with only 7 field goals, but one of those 7 being the 1,000th point scored for Gump.
Up 24-9 right now. Got a 15-point margin over Grandview Heights. So just continue what they're doing here in the second half. They're beating Grandview Heights in really every statistical category. So they just continue to do so, Storm. They'll be moving on in the tournament to play Worthington Christian. But really shout out to Holly Gump for getting that 1,000-point mark here in the first half.
Both teams playing kind of sloppy. Just under 30 total turnovers here for both teams combined. Grandview Heights leads with 14, but really just kind of sloppy play from both teams.
Both teams have been turning it over at a high rate, but it really hasn't hurt Mount Gilead that much because they've been able to make up for it on the offensive end. When they get their opportunities, they make the shots. They got a few threes tonight. They got 7 field goals, so it really hasn't hurt Mount Gilead as much as it has Grandview Heights because Grandview cannot get really anything to go offensively.
Bobcats off to an awfully slow first half. Do you see, I'm going to ask you to use your magic 8 ball, do you see a comeback in their future?
It really determines if they can get it done on the defensive end and limit Holly Gump's opportunities with the basketball, and they got to keep control of the ball. 14 turnovers is not going to get it done. If they double that margin, there's really no possible way that they can come back. But if they cut that in half, there's a shot that Grandview might take up the upset here tonight.
That's going to do it here for halftime at Mount Gilead. Make sure you stick with us through the break. Going to be right back with some second half tournament action right here live and free on the OH Report.
Morrill County Hospital, along with Ohio Health, is the official sports medicine provider of Mount Gilead High School. Available 24/7 to care for your athlete, with same-day appointment options available. They keep your athletes healthy and in the game. Morrill County Hospital and Ohio Health are proud to partner with Mount Gilead High School to provide a healthier community, serving teams, parents, and all of Morrill County. No paywalls, just live sports. Exclusively on the OH Report.
Second half action already underway here. It's tournament time, and the Mount Gilead Indians already out to a sizable lead over the Grandview Heights Bobcats. I said Bulldogs again, Garrett. I don't know why, but I got Bulldogs on my mind. Maybe I'm just thinking too much about our folks down at East Knox, as the Bobcats have it on the first possession of the second half here in the tournament. Pomerantz gets it over to Yoakum, back up top to Pomerantz. Grandview got to start putting points on the board in bunches. It's a sizable deficit for them, and that's going to help out as they nail a three-pointer.
Nice shot right there from Tucker from behind the line, and that will make it a 12-point game. Storm, see what Grandview can do here on defense, see if they can get some stops and some easy looks.
Piper has it, sneaks that one inside to Schroeder. She takes a post-move shot. Another offensive rebound for the Indians, and that was kind of the key to their offense, getting those easy second chance buckets. Possession's going to go to the Bobcats. Yoakum, the one bright spot here for the Bobcats, brings it up the court. Sneaking it inside, low block move off the dribble. Count that bucket and a foul. Grandview with some life out of the halftime break, cutting it to 10.
Don't look now, Storm, but it's a 10-point game. Let's see if they can make it single digits. Is right there was a beautiful move from Rachel Hartman in the post. She's really been doing work down there. And she has 8 points, and they get the offensive rebound.
Grandview looking like a totally different team as they aren't able to capitalize on that one, but otherwise than that, being very excellent on offense. Elson tried the triple, and another offensive rebound, and a couple more big elbows from Grandview. Pomerantz has it, a beautiful behind-the-back move. Little too much heat on that pass as it sails out of bounds. The Indians have possession. 10-point game here in the early fixins of the third quarter. Elson dishes it over to Millizer. Now in the corner is Piper, brings it back up top. Newest member of the 1,000-point club, Gumpf has it, passes it away to Elson. Now to Piper, she tries a contested mid-range shot, and that one falls in off the window.
Storm, I believe that is Piper's second bank shot of tonight. She made a three-pointer off the glass. Maybe she is aiming for the glass. We don't usually see shooters do that, but hey, if it works, it works.
2 points is 2 points. I mean, hey, hitting it off the window, that's definitely some style points, though. It's like the old wedgie ball. I mean, it's harder to do that than make it. I mean, might as well add some flair, flaunt it if you got it. I believe that's what they say. As the quick layup falls off target. One. Elson's going to take that one the length of the court all by herself and fill it up with a two-pointer.
Back up to a 14-point game. Mount Gilead on a 4-0 run. Grandview got to get some points here to slow this down.
And this has been Grandview all night long. They get off to a hot start and then quickly fall behind. Able to put together a two-point possession right there. But Mount Gilead's going to take it the other way. Piper has it, kicks it over to the corner. Millizer has it, dribbles inside, skip pass all the way over to Elson. Now back to Piper. She's going to try another three-pointer. I believe she tried to get that one off the window once again. Going to fall out of bounds. No harm, no foul as Gumpf and the Indians are going to take it out of bounds. Gumpf floats that one up top inside. Schroeder has it, almost turns it over, and does. As Pomerantz comes up with it across the midcourt line. Dribbles to her left, swings it over to Yoakum. Gets that one inside. Hartman deep in the post, over three. Mount Gilead Indians gets fouled and is going to head to the charity stripe.
Looks like they're going to live with Rachel Hartman down low, who's been doing most of the scoring for the Bobcats. I believe we got a timeout from Coach Bob Scott.
This basketball game between Mount Gilead High School and Grandview Heights High School is being broadcast through the cooperation of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. The OH.REPORT is a voluntary nonprofit educational organization through which member schools work cooperatively to adopt the standards and regulations that guide their interscholastic activities. The upholding of these standards and the adherence to the regulations help to provide more wholesome and educational worthwhile activities for the student athletes grades 7 through 12. These schools participating in this contest consider interscholastic athletics an integral part of the educational program and primarily for the purpose of making better men and women out of their students. Unless it accomplishes this, it cannot be a justified program to the high schools. Tonight's tournament game is one of many being played throughout the state, leading to the state championship. The OH.REPORT reserves all broadcasting rights to postseason tournament games. Getting back to tournament action. Bobcats 2 for 2 on their last 2 free throws. 10-point game, only 10 points separate these two teams. Indians trying to extend that. Piper is going to try another 3, that one off the glass and out. Yoakum leisurely brings things across the midcourt line for the Bobcats. Dribbles to her left and a crossover, catches some ankles. Oh my goodness. What a play right there as the Bobcats put up a mid-range shot. Falls out, battle for the rebound. Right into the hands of the Bobcats. Looking to work it inside, gonna be a jump ball. Oh my goodness, what a dribble move right there.
Yoakum with the crossover right there, Storm. Piper losing some ankles at the top of the three-point line. What a move from Yoakum.
Piper looks like she was playing Dance Dance Revolution out there. Got her to sit down on the floor. What an incredible move. Elson taking it the other way for Mount Gilead. Gets it over to Gump. Back up top to Elson. Elson really thought about that three-pointer. Kicks it to Gump, wide open in the three-point corner, and the scoring continues for Mount Gilead.
Big shot right there, Grandview. The door was beginning to open on their chances of coming back, and Holly Gump wants to shut it a little farther, but Yoakum with a three-pointer of her own to make it back to a 10-point game.
So Yoakum really trying to will her team back into this one. Gonna be a tough task as Gump tries again. That one off the back of the iron, right into the hands of Schroeder. She puts up a tough shot off the offensive rebound. Falls short, and Yoakum has it once again with the Grandview Heights Bobcats. Takes a screen right there, dribbles to her right, another step back, heat check on the way. Off the iron, off the glass, and out. Gonna say it was off of a Mount Gilead Indian last. So Grandview Heights keeps possession. Couple of Indians check in for Mount Gilead. No substitutions on the Bobcats side of things. Tucker has it, swings it over to Yoakum, dribbles inside, strong off the glass, try to stick with their own rebound. Ends up going to the Indians. Elson has it, gets it all the way down the court to Gump. She puts up a floater in the lane, falls out. Thomas has it, dribbles all the way inside out to Gump, a step behind the three-point line, tries that three-pointer. Another opportunity for Mount Gilead to score. Gump has it, dribbles inside, a Euro step and a finger roll finish. Gonna fall offline. Irwin has it down low off of another rebound. Bobcats gonna get tagged with a foul, and it's gonna be Indians ball out of bounds.
Nice offensive rebound right there from Irwin. Defender got a hand in there, and they will call the reach-in foul as Gump gets it in.
Lead was frozen at 10 until Millizer got that one to fall. That little mid-range bunny is going to push the lead to 12. 2 minutes to go left in the third period of action. Grandview with another try on offense. Gets it over to Yoakum. She gets it to Pomerantz. Takes a screen from Yoakum and gets it back to her. Skip pass all the way over to the other Pomerantz. Dribbles all the way to the top of the key, gets it to Yoakum. She tries another three-pointer. Off target with that one as well. Millizer with a strong set of moves to collect that rebound. Brings it up across the half-court line. Now over to Elson. She dribbles inside, met with a couple defenders, able to stick with it, gets it back to Gump. Gump bring things out, and Garrett, these Mount Gilead fans are restless.
Yeah, you can hear him yelling. Want some fouls called on the floor, but they're not going to get it, as Mount Gilead will turn the ball over, and Grandview Heights has another chance to cut in this deficit.
Pomerantz has it now for the Grandview Heights Bobcats across the midcourt line. Over to Yoakum. Or excuse me, that was Tucker who turned that one over. Gump's going to have it off the glass. That one crawls its way in, and the total points on Gump's career continues to rise.
That's her 10th points of the night. I'm sure Coach Scott is going to want her to lead this offense down the stretch and try to put this game away.
Grandview trying to stop all that momentum. Will do it right there with a two-pointer to try to claw back into this one with under a minute to go left in the third. Now Gilead try to sneak that one inside to Irwin. Going to get it over to Elson. She takes a three-pointer. That one falls in, and Mount Gilead trying to close the door. Bobcats the other way. A beautiful hop step right there. Falls off target. Gump with the rebound. Dribbles it off her leg. Out of bounds. Grandview Heights out of bounds. Gump set to inbound for the Indians. Elson checks out, and Shipman checks in. Shipman looks like she's going to be the primary ball handler. Gets it back over to Gump. Skip pass all the way over to Millizer. Fakes the three. Gump in the corner. Going to try a three now of her own. Off target. Big offensive rebound from Millizer. Try to sneak it inside to Irwin. Irwin, that's going to be picked off in from half court. That one's off target. That's going to do it here for the third quarter of tournament play, where the Mount Gilead Indians leads the Grandview Heights Bobcats 38-23. Going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with fourth quarter action. You have been watching high school hoops live and free on the OH Report.
Morrill County Hospital, along with Ohio Health, is the official sports medicine provider of Mount Gilead High School. Available 24/7 to care for your athlete, with same-day appointment options available. They keep your athletes healthy and in the game. Morrill County Hospital and Ohio Health are proud to partner with Mount Gilead High School to provide a healthier community, serving teams, parents, and all of Morrill County. No paywalls.
Final quarter of play already underway here at Mount Gilead. Hard spill on the floor there. Ford Thomas gets up. Everything's all right with her. Storm Blunchley joined by the illustrious Garrett Parlett. Garrett, the Bobcats showing a little bit of signs of life, but I mean, the Indians just really trying to put this one away.
Bobcats were showing a little bit of life in that third quarter. I believe they cut it to 9 at one point, but it is back up to 15. And Holly Gumpf and her squad are looking to put this one away. It is now up to 16.
Thomas makes her first one at the free throw line, still has another attempt. That one falls off target. Rebound batted around right into the hands of Millizer. Stripped away, so a quick turnover for both teams. Pomerantz has it across half court. Over to Yoakum, the one bright spot for this team. Yoakum has a myriad of points in this one. Really trying to will her team into this, back into this one. Three-pointer from Tucker. That one falls short. Yoakum has it, gets it over to Pomerantz. Trying to break this 2-3 zone from the Indians. Is going to get fouled on the inside, and she's going to step up to the line for two.
Hartman, the leading scorer tonight for the Lady Bobcats with 14. No other player, I believe, is in double digits, Norm. It's really been Yoakum and Hartman, the dynamic duo, trying to get it done for the Lady Bobcats here on the road.
But this Indians defense just so stellar in their offense. I mean, even better. When you have a 1,000-point scorer on your squad, it's hard to stop them. Indians on offense almost turn it over. Mad dash for the ball. Gumpf ends up with it on the left wing. Dribbles inside, but a turnover right into the hands of Yoakum. Dribbles all the way down the court, stops, pops. That one won't drop. Collects her own offensive rebound. Maybe just trying to stuff the stat sheets a little bit. Collect her own offensive rebound, puts that one up and puts it home for 2.
Lead is back to 12. Let's see what Grandview can do. They got to get it done defensively as Gumpf's going to queue up a 3, and that one falls out.
That one had the right accuracy, just not the distance, as you see Irwin flexing those muscles, just shaking around the defender. Gumpf has it out of bounds, gets it to Millizer. Elson with the fake three-pointer. What a move right there. Gonna fall just short. Off of the Indians Bobcats possession. Or excuse me, it's gonna be Indians possession.
Grandview got to get a stop on this possession, try to cut this to 10 points. Time is beginning to dwindle down, 6.5 remaining.
Deep inbound to Irwin. Now gets it over to Millizer. Back to her, almost stolen away. Millizer still has it with the advantage. Elson brings it back out. Gonna be a defensive foul on the Bobcats, and the Mount Gilead fans rejoice.
Bobcats can't get anything to go their way on this possession. They've had 3 stops defensively, but it's all fell back into Mount Gilead's hands.
Millizer fakes the shot, gets the defender in the air, decides to kick it out to Elson. Now over to Gumpf. Gumpf floats that one up to Irwin. What a pretty pass right there. And another foul for the Bobcats, and you hear the joy from the Mount Gilead sideline. Gumpf out of bounds, gets it into Irwin at the free throw line. Now kicks it out to the three-point line. And another triple falls for the Indians.
Leads back up to 15. Grandview has got to get moving. Time is beginning to tick away, and it's been a struggle for them offensively.
Pomerantz has it, puts it up. That one hangs on the rim and falls out. Almost able to stick with it on the offensive rebound. Gumpf using a speed in the open court. That's where she's dangerous. Try to sneak that one over the top to Irwin. But it's going to fall out of bounds, and the Bobcats are going to get another shot on offense. Inbound goes to Pomerantz. And that right at half court with the Indians defense. Going all the way inside. Another beautiful move from Yoakum leads to an easy layup.
Tremendous move right there. The sidestep on the layup and got it to go off glass. And back to 13 we go.
Grandview Heights needs to get some defensive stops. Terrific block right there, but gonna need to string together quite a few and score quite a few times. Both of those things have been a struggle for them tonight. Not saying it's impossible for them to get back into this one, but gotta play pretty perfectly throughout the rest of it. Mount Gilead tries a three-pointer off the back of the iron and out. A couple of Indians trying to battle for the rebound. Pomerantz collects the outlet pass. Matt once again right at half court with some Indians defense. Gumpf tried to go for the steal. Didn't get it, and it doesn't matter as Millizer has her back, gets the steal, drives all the way to the cup, gets fouled, and is going to have a couple at the free throw line. Millizer stepping up for her first on this attempt, and that one finds the bottom of the net. Millizer with her second. That one also goes. So 2 for 2 for Millizer at the free throw line. Bobcats with 4:35 left to go here in the final quarter of tournament play. Trying to put together some scoring positions. Yoakum thought about the three, dishes it off. Now moving it around the perimeter is the Bobcats. Pomerant has it, kicks it over to Tucker. Tucker all the way over to Hartman. Hartman relatively quiet fourth quarter for her so far. Yoakum cross-court pass to Pomerant. Gets caught up, still has a dribble, decides to take it. Too aggressive defense right there from Irwin. Going to be a blocking foul, and Grandview Heights is going to have the ball out of bounds.
Leads back up to 15. Grandview Heights got to get something going here fast if they want a shot to pull away and make a comeback in this one. Let's see what Yoakum can do on offense.
Yoakum, that's what she can do on offense. A beautiful feed right there leads to an easy two from Grandview Heights. And that leads to a timeout from the Indians.
Grandview Heights have really found themselves offensively in the second half, but it might be a little too late as Mount Gilead is still up by 13.
That was a little bit of a struggle in the first half. I mean, in the first quarter for Grandview, only 3 points, and then in the second quarter, only 6 points. So you got to think about how things would be different if they could have turned it on in those first two quarters. But that's in the past, and now is now. Got to string together a ton of defensive stops and a ton of offensive scores.
Still got a shot, too. A lot of time left. Just a hair under 4 minutes remaining. 13-point deficit. If they can cut this to 10 here on the next few possessions, and maybe Mount Gilead will get a little nervous, start turning the ball over, and Grandview could be back in this one.
The Indians are going to have the ball out of the timeout. Gumpf is set to inbound things with under 4 minutes to play in the final quarter of action. Gumpf inbounds it to Elson. Gets it across the half-court line to Millizer. Over to Gumpf, almost stripped away. Gumpf thought she was going to pull up right there, decides to dish it down low. Ball's off target. Basketball pinballed around, and now Gilead trying to track it down in the backcourt. Will not be able to. Grandview is going to take it out of bounds under their own basket.
Grandview gets a shot to cut this to 10 points. Let's see if they can do that. They have to make a three-pointer.
Hartman has it, kicks it over, left wing now. Little handoff to Pomerant. It's almost stolen, but able to stick with it. Now all the way over to the other Pomerant. Working it inside to Tucker. Another scoreless possession for the Bobcats and another offensive opportunity for the Indians. Nelson has it on the left wing. Couple of down screens, ends up in the hand of Thomas. She dribbles all the way inside, met with the Grandview defender, collects her on offensive rebound, puts it up and puts it in with 3 minutes to play in the fourth.
Solid game today from Aubrey Thomas. Now up to 9 points and is the second leading scorer tonight for the Indians.
Hartman has it, gets it out to Yoakum. She tries a three-pointer, desperately trying to get her team back into this one. Ball sails out of bounds, getting a little dicey if you're the Grandview Heights Bobcats.
They got to get something going very quick, Storm, because this one, Mount Gilead can get a few more buckets. This one might be the nail in the coffin, and they'll be moving on to play Worthington Christian in the next round of the tournament. Such
a tough matchup for either of these teams. Worthington Christian, I mean, just an elite girls program. Going to be a tough task to swallow as Gumpf dribbles all the way inside, hangs on the rim and out. Gumpf's going to have two at the free throw line.
Almost got that circus shot to go, Storm. And would have added her total, would have been 12. Let's see if she can make it 12 with these two free throws.
Garrett, it's been a long day of OH Report streams. We've been doing a lot of them here today. I think we had, 6 total live streams today?
Yeah, I do believe we have 6 of them, and I think Brian Skoronsky will be on the call for Mansfield versus West Home. I believe that started at 7:30, so They're a little behind us, but not too far.
We had a game in Upper Sandusky earlier today, a nice matinee as the Indians collect the rebound, but had to take a pit stop in Delaware to get some delicious Raising Cane's chicken fingers. Bobcats taking it the other way on the fast break. They're going to turn it over. Gumpf has it now in the open court, stops, pops, and that one will not drop for Gumpf from mid-range. Under 2 minutes to play now. Yoakum has it. Fade away. Rifles that one inside. A late whistle right there. And Hartman, the leading scorer for Grandview, is going to step up to the line. Ooh, some heated Indians fans. I mean, commanding control of this game and still want to get some calls.
15-point lead. I'm not sure if the carry would honestly even help the situation. They're already up big, but nonetheless, that's great to see the fans back in the building and cheering on their teams.
Mount Gilead has to have some of the most competitive fans that I've ever been witness to. I can't imagine what it's like when this high school, COVID-free is packed with fans. Indians taking it the other way now off of a made free throw from the Bobcats. Elizer has it on the left wing, gets caught, picked up her dribble, just kind of throws it away. Battle for the ball, and Yoakum comes up with it, taking it all the way, going to finish easy with the layup on the other end.
12-point advantage. Coach for the Bobcats saying, get up, we got to get some steals. Time is beginning to tick away. They got to get going here if they want a chance.
Indians trying to put the Bobcats away. I believe a score here would do it. Gumpf has it, dribbles all the way inside, puts up a floater and gets blocked by Yoakum. Incredible move, trying to dish that one all the way up the court, but what an interception right there. Left her on Elson Island, and she rips that one away like a defensive back.
Like a cornerback storm in the NFL. That one went right into Elson's hands. She took it right away. And now only 50 seconds remaining. Mount Gilead can kill some of this time in the backcourt. This one should be over.
Put Elson in at cornerback for this Mount Gilead's football team. I mean, heck of a play right there. And I believe that'll give Mount Gilead the W, up 12 here in some tournament action, live and free on the OH Report. Out of the timeout, the Indians are going to have possession of the ball. The big storyline here tonight is Gumpf scoring her 1,000th career point. I cannot say it enough. That is no easy milestone. A huge congratulations goes out to her for being able to eclipse 1,000 on her career. She's going to get fouled. Gumpf is going to get fouled, and have a chance to extend that total even further here at the free throw line.
She does miss. Grandview Heights has got to get the ball and get up the floor as quickly as possible, as she does miss it, and they do get the rebound.
Bobcats need to score quickly. It's doors closing very quickly. Indians fans wanted to carry three-pointer on the way from Yoakum. Not the Bobcats' night tonight, as Mount Gilead gets it across the half-court line, and all they have to do is dribble this one out.
Huge win today for Mount Gilead. They will move on to play Worthington Christian, and don't be surprised if Worthington Christian is feeling a little nervous. Mount Gilead might give them a run for their money.
The Indians are looking stellar here come tournament time. The number 5 Mount Gilead Indians are going to advance to play number 1 Worthington Christian. But tonight, number 17 Grandview Heights falling to the number 5 Indians. Speaking of number 5s, Gumpf missed her first free throw attempt. Gonna have another one. Gets that one to go in the capitalization right there at the end of this one with just under 15 left to play. The Mount Gilead Indians are going to be victorious over the Grandview Bobcats, and that's the exclamation point we all wanted. A terrific block right there from Schroeder. Grandview with a desperation heave on the way. Off target. And another foul comes out, and the Indians fans once again rejoice as this one is all but over.
Curious decision to foul right there, Storm. Down 13 with 2 seconds remaining. There's really nothing you can do, but great to see a team fight to the end.
Hey, maybe Grandview has a 15-point play drawn up in their playbook. I think if you wedgie it, you get 15 points, actually.
I think the regulation rules, Storm, say otherwise. I do not think it is possible to score over 4 points in a play, counting an and 1-3.
I believe that is correct. I believe that 4 points is the max you can score. There's a 1-pointer there for Mount Gilead, and every point here on out is icing on the cake for the Indian squad. Not going to get that one to fall, and with that, the number 5 Indians survive the Bobcats 48-34 and take a huge tournament win. That's going to do it for tonight. Make sure you stick with us through the break. We're going to have a player of the game interview and some final stats. But for now, you've been watching High School Hoops live and free on the OH Report.
Morrow County Hospital, along with Ohio Health, is the official sports medicine provider of Mount Gilead High School. Available 24/7 to care for your athlete, with same-day appointment options available. They keep your athletes healthy and in the game. Morrow County Hospital and Ohio Health are proud to partner with Mount Gilead High School to provide a healthier community, serving teams, parents, and all of Morrow County. No paywalls, just live sports, exclusively on the OH Report.
standing courtside now with our player of the game. Holly Gumpf hit 1,000 career points tonight. No easy feat. I mean, that is just an incredible milestone. What was going through your head when you hit that two-pointer to finally eclipse 1,000?
All the pressure just melted away. It was pretty hard, honestly.
What has been kind of the work ethic? Did you ever think 1,000 points was going to be possible, and when did you know that you were going to score 1,000?
The end of last year, I knew that I could definitely get there.
What has the road been like so far, not only for you as an individual, but this group of excellent high school players?
It's been pretty good. We've had a pretty successful season.
Big team win tonight over a pretty decent opponent. How does it feel to go out and for your first two tournament games get huge wins?
It feels amazing.
Got a big matchup next time out versus the number 1 seed. Do you already have kind of a game plan in mind, or is that something still in the works?
It's still in the works.
Any final closing thoughts? Anyone you want to thank? Anything you want to say? I mean, 1,000 points, it's not every day someone goes out and scores that many.
Yeah. No, I'm good.
No? Alrighty, thank you so much. Once again, our player of the game, Holly Gumpf, hit 1,000 career points tonight, had a ton tonight. Thank you so much and congratulations.
Thank you.
Alrighty, going to have Garrett Parlett step back into the booth, going to wrap things up for tonight for a long day of streaming here for the OH Report. Garrett, it's been a hard day of work.
Man, Storm, it has been a fun day, but it has been a long day, so sad to see it go, but we have got to go out of here. We got to get home. We got a long trip back, but hey, hoops are not over yet. Tune into some other live streams we got going on. I believe Brian's game is still the last game left, so if you want to see some more high school hoops, tune in over to Mansfield versus West Holmes.
Oh, as always, have some thank yous. I need to get out of the way. Thank you so much, Garrett G-Man Parlett, the illustrious they call him, for being my camera operator and my color commentator. Always nice to call a game with you. Thank you so much to the lovely fans at home for hanging out with us for a couple hours, watching Holly Gumpf score her 1,000th point. It was a fun one tonight. No sponsors tonight, actually, thank you. So a big thank you to Mount Gilead for having us. Hopefully we'll get to call a couple more of their tournament games in the coming future. But I believe that's all my thank yous. So for now, you have been watching High School Hoops live and free on the OH Report.